Okay, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. A double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect Akim, pushing this word with truth and sincerity. And shalom to the multitude of the elect, alright, the Akim wa Akwath, listening and learning. Alright. Back with another lesson in transit. Just wanted to go through the spirit on a couple things I was meditating on. And really the title, I'll title this, man can't be man in this society, all right? This world, has castrated, all right, a man spiritually, and I'll say physically too, because a lot of the stuff this devil, taints the food with, all right, and defiles the bread in this land, it actually lowers testosterone. All right, you could go fact check me on that if you want. But the reason why this lesson came about, if I could title that, I would say this world castrates, all right, has castrated, all right, Yasharala, all right, because a lot of our people, fall into that category, the 2/3. I ain't talking about, the true men of the Lord, because the true men of the Lord, have put on that elect, they have put on, Yahweh Shai, and Yahweh Shai described in the Bible as an austere man, all right, and the scriptures say that we will, stand boldly, stand stiffly, for those that stand boldly, Wisdom Solomon 5. We gonna have to be only real men gonna make it in this thing, man. At the end of the day, but what brought this lesson up, and sparked it was, the Jehovah wickedness knocked on the door, and I answered. It was to Issacharites, and I started talking with them. But at the end of the day, the brother, there was two. It looked like brothers, man. They could have been brothers, but the main speaker, and there was a language barrier because brother only spoke Spanish, and I could understand Spanish, but I can't really speak it back. Okay, I could understand most of what is being said if somebody's talking to me, but I just can't speak it back. Okay, there's some things that get lost, but that's besides the point. The point I want to make is that this brother had a real soft spirit on him, all right, and we know that they, intentions, could have been, good, as it says that they had a zeal. Romans 10, they have a zeal of knowledge. They have a zeal, but not according to knowledge. All right. But when the truth was offered to you, and after speaking some truth to them, which we know these Christians and these other, religions ain't gonna get it if they weren't meant to get it. But I was making, and the reason why I kept talking to the brother was, or the reason why I was talking to him was because I could see that the wheels started turning. All right. But at the end of the day, if the Lord didn't call you to receive the truth, you ain't gonna get it. But just the point being, which when I pull over in a minute, I'm gonna grab some scriptures. The point being is that if you're weak, a weak man or a effeminate man, as the scriptures say, hey, you ain't gonna make it through Jacob's trouble. As it says in Jacob's trouble, the mighty man, Jeremiah the prophet seen mighty man travail as a woman. All right. And if you come trying to give your truth, you can't back up your point. All right. You're not really fully. I could tell the brother wasn't fully persuaded in his own mind. But you saying things soft. Well, this isn't gonna happen like that, and you ain't really sure yourself. Why the hell you think I'm gonna believe you? And that goes for brothers in the truth. If you're not 100% sure about prophecy, because as at the end of the day, I said, bro, if you don't know prophecy, you don't know the Bible, and you don't have nothing to talk about to me. You can't teach me nothing about the Bible. It's not that you can't. It's because the Lord didn't put the Spirit on you to tell me it. And if you tell me something that I have to question, I'm gonna go research that shit and make sure that I'm 100% correct on it. All right. But man, the Lord ain't dealing with you simp men, man, and you soft-spirited individuals. All right. I'm not saying you gotta be Rambo, Hulkamania on people when you talking to them. But man, you in all things, show yourself a man, and even more so a man of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Now there's times that call for, as I believe it was either Paul or Peter that spoke about knowing how to teach, right? You gotta know how to teach all individuals. And I wasn't, yelling or going back and forth. He was actually, being somewhat, he was being respectful. But at the end of the day, the brother just told me, I believe in what I believe in, and I'm good on my religion. So I said, yo, I'm going inside. You ain't got to send nobody else over here. But you don't know what you're talking about either. But going back to the main point, man, the brother had a soft spirit on him. And we're going to get the scriptures about weak-minded individuals and how pretty much, I'm just going to pull a few, but that spirit of, that Western philosophy spirit, that's a perverse spirit, man. And that spiritually, castrated our men, made them simps. And it all started with this devil. Let's actually get who the devil of the Bible is, the so-called white man. All right, Esau, Edom. And what did he do? He did this right here. Come on. Let me grab this. This is going to be Isaiah 29. And 16. Surely, I'll start at 15. Surely, woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord Yahweh, and their works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us? And that's speaking of the wicked man. That's speaking of the wicked of this Bible. All right, which is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, who rule the world. All right, they put out that weak ass feminine nature, that Mo spirit. All right, and it's defiled our people, man. Made us a proverb, a byword. And they got us in gross darkness. But those that have the light, man, they seen that and renewed their mind. Which you got to do. You can't be stuck in your old ways. You got to come back as a babe, in the spirit. And if you can't do that, then this thing ain't for you. I want to get this precept. It says, I want to see what it says right here, because I ain't never looked at it. Just, this might be a little bit longer than I thought. 23, what was it? Let's see what this says. It's going to be Sirach 23 and 15. It says, the man that is accustomed to opprobrious words will never be reformed all the days of his life. And I want to look up what opprobrious is. I'm going to have to look that up. I might come back and do another lesson. Will never be reformed all the days of his life. Okay? It says, in verse 16, 2 sorts of men multiply sin, and the third bringeth wrath. A hot mind is a burning fire. It will never be quenched till it be consumed. A fornicator in the body of his flesh will never cease till he have kindled a fire, And that's, that's Esau Edom, man. You got that bloodlust. As a fornicator, he has to get off his rocks, man. He's a grape artist, but he likes to watch and gets off watching, other people do wickedness. And that's what this goes back to, is that in verse 16, surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay, for he shall work for shall the work say of him, he made me not, or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, had no understanding. He had no understanding. So that they changed the ways upside down, and they made men, spiritually and now physically women. All right. And when you go, into the law, it says a man shouldn't put on women's clothing. All right. Now, spiritually, those garments are ways, and even these younger kids. I was at the brothers, son's track meet, and these little GMO babies, man, look like thug, but then little thugs, but they in there, making TikTok videos all effeminate dancing, so it's just confusion, man. Confusion all the way around, bro. This place gotta go. So let's go. Let's get Jeremiah. And it's been constructed. We know it's been constructed by Esau Edom. Scientifically, mentally. This is gonna be Jeremiah 31. We're gonna go to 22. But it just gets you sick through the spirit, man. It's disgusting. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. They will be above the man. They will lead the man. They have led the man. Single women households have destroyed men of Israel. And it's only because some brothers came from that. Some brothers didn't have no parents. All right. And it's only through the grace, mercy of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai that the Lord's people is not consumed. But here you have it. People will say, bro, yesterday, more things keep on popping of that perverse spirit that be out, man. I'm going into Winco, and there's a family of Issacharites that the little boy might have he would have been like and which at that time he probably, according to the Bible, he was a man, 13, 11, something like that. He like at the youngest 11. He get next to the tree that's I parked by. His family putting groceries in the thing. It's a mom, a daughter, and 2 more sons, and then him. He on there like humping the tree and putting his mouth on the tree and shit. I looked at that shit like, that's crazy. And then his little ass brother gonna say, oh, I don't know if he was talking to me or what, but he said, oh, he like you. I said, I said some other shit. Bro, that's crazy that you allow that zestiness. I said it loud enough that the mom could hear me. I said it's crazy that you allow that, F shit. All right? And I kept it pushing. But just that alone shows you that them kids is off the hook. And they shouldn't, they gotta go, bro. Slakia for the rant. This is, but yeah, a woman has compassed a man, bro. And now you got, women stronger than men. Physically stronger than men. Because these men is weak in that nature, which we gonna go there. Let's go there. And so in all things, bro, Esau has destroyed our people. Only the elect gonna make him. We get examples every day of why. It says, 2 Esdras 14:14, let go from thee mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature. So put off now the weak nature. All right, I should have got that last and ended it there, but it's time to put off that weak nature, that weak nature of the flesh, that weak nature of that you have been misled. Okay, let's do a quick time. Yeah, that you've been misled in the ways of this world, man. Esau has truly done no good for you, and now you're about to see the consequences of your actions, man. When the Lord come down and judge this place, whether you listen to the prophets, and chose none of their ways, man. Because when you reject the prophets, you reject Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, man. So that opportunity was there and you ain't take it. Ultimately, you ain't stand up and you ain't prove yourself. That's what the scriptures say you gotta do, right? Let's go to Job first. Let's go to Job first. See that and really you going off, it's really a sin not to be a man. And, if you're not fully being a man of Yahweh Shem Shai, you're not handling business, you're not serving the Lord. All right, you advocating women to be harlots. All right, that's going off. Job 40 and damn. Yeah. Job 40:7. So Job 40:7. Gird up thy loins now like a man. I will demand of thee and declare thou unto me. So gird up thy loins. Put your nuts on the table, bro. What you not, bro, it's time to stand on business, as the brother Colum like to say. It's that time, bro. And stand on your father's business more so. You know, standing with you. When you gird your up your loins, you ready to go to war. We always at a spiritual. We under spiritual warfare right now. All right. Show what you believe in. All right. Declare it. Give that answer. All right. Choose ye this day. All right. It takes a man to take action, and real men take action. And don't get away with saying James, an unstable man. Double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. He's like the wavering in the sea. Man, you ain't got no firm foundation. You ain't got the rock. This is a 1 Corinthians 6:9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind. So you fall in any of those categories, bro, guess what? You ain't gonna be in the first fruits if you of the seed of Israel. All right. It's time to put on as the elect. 2 Timothy 2:15. Study to show thyself approved unto the Most High, workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. All right. But shun profane and vain babblings, for they will increase unto more ungodliness. Right. So know what you speak. You be a man of your word. Don't just be talking. You ain't got the whole story. Get your story straight, which really get your faith straight. Before the Lord gets you straight. And let's go here. And we'll close out. Show y'all, keep it on the, let me see if I can find it real quick. I think it's in Revelation, the 21st chapter. Yep. It says, and I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men. All right, so the house, that tabernacle of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai is with men, not no weak, effeminate, fruity loop. Okay, men of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, men of Yasharallah. Okay, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people. Who are his people? The Israelites. And the Most High himself shall be with them. Really, and the power himself shall be with them and be their power. And guess what? They're gonna be powers, okay? And because we're gonna get that power back. Where this is what our walk is about, getting our power back. And that comes with rulership. That comes with glorifying first and foremost, glorifying Yahweh Shem Shai, the one who gave us and set us up to be those powers. And the Most High shall wipe away all their tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither shall sorrow, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. All right. So Yahweh Shem Shai is going to wipe away the tears of those elect men. All right, starting with 144,000, man. And all the pain, the vexation, the vanity, the bullshit that we had to endure, man. The affliction that we felt. all that's going to be, you know, taking a weight lifted off your shoulders. You know, instantly, we're going to be at true, you know, rest at that moment. And call law Yahweh Shem Shai, but that's only for the real men of Israel. So I'll title that this. Only for the real men of Israel. Alright? Till next time I say Shalom, call me Yasharallah, Abad Babal.